South Australia need an early wicket. It's going to be Agar with the first over of the morning from the Cathedral end.
Just two slips. Nicely played by Bancroft. And a little bag from the start of play to the finish. All good one. And he's out, caught behind. He's walked Bancroft on his way. And a wicket for McAndrew. WA 3 down.
It was wide, it was short, it was a nothing shot. Even if he did get bat on it decisively, it wasn't going to bring anything more than perhaps a single. And it just seemed away off the surface. A little feather, and look at him go. McAndrew's pumped.
As Agar comes in. Edges just short of second slip. That's going to run away to the boundary. Past Menanti for 4. So plenty of action here this morning. Cartwright getting his first runs of the day. And another little victory for the bowler, despite it costing yet to score. Ball gets on that. Nicely played out through square leg, and that will get him off the mark. A fine shot. He's a good boundary hitter, this man, and he's hit that very, very quickly to the rope.
You would think has put that chase on ice.
Beautiful cut shot there from Hardie. Gets a little bit of room. Shot. That's even better. That's delightful from Hardie. Inside out. Bit of room, slapped it through the line, and he gets his second boundary of the over.
Then he's probably going to have to...
Edged away and should run away to the third man boundary. Slowly trickles into the rope. Cartwright's 6th boundary of his innings. He moves to 35. This one is just stand and deliver. And clears the rope easily. Wow, that came out of nowhere from Cartwright. One of the best Big Bash players on the planet. This one short and wide. Cartwright takes advantage again. Moves to within 2 of a half century. Hardie works through the vacant cover region. A beautiful shot off the back foot. That is a stunning boundary. His 4th.
I've made my stance clear to Nathan.
Here's Menanti tossing that one up, driving hard again to Drew, who succeeds in picking up and throwing on that occasion without any troubles. Another run to the West Australians, 3 for 192.
Yeah, Ben Menanti with a double teapot out. Not happy with something there.
And the half century too for Cartwright, 105 balls. He'll be pretty keen to do that later in the day. As that one's punched to the boundary for 4, so runs galore in that over. Edge and caught, brilliantly caught at first slip. A brilliant take by Ben Menanti, and the wicket falls. Cartwright just after bringing his 50 up, superbly held. We've seen Menanti take some blinders this season.
He's so close there. Brendan Dogg's bowling fast, and Hilton Cartwright has slashed to that hard. That's just slapped into his left hand beautifully and stuck. And he's absolutely thrilled with that, Ben Menanti.
Great reaction, great catch. Redbacks have got to find a way to get 8 wickets today, and you won't see a better snare than that in the slip cordon. Hard with the keeper.
They tried to take Ben Menanti on.
Flighted, driven, and 4. Nice shot. Eased into that very comfortably and pumps it out to the cover boundary. Will bowled off the edge down to the third man boundary. Should make the rope just with the chase there from Menanti. So boundary
on the other side of the oval.
Down the leg side, timed pretty well out towards the square leg boundary for 4. So Inglis hits his second boundary. WA boys, they don't give much away. That's well hit through cover, a little bit uppish. A few shouts there, but it's going to reach the rope despite the best efforts of Daniel Drew. So another boundary
for the Sixers, or
a couple of times in Big Bash. So
gone. There you go. On cue, Menanti punches the air, and Hardie's on his way.
That's huge for the South Australian Redbacks.
So around the wicket, he's shown his value yet again. Went on with the angle. Great catch, Harry Nielsen.
Probably the first time this year as that's partly back cut, partly towed.
Just an under edge. And Stoinis goes aerial. 1 bounce, 2. Picks up a boundary.
Well,
he's not going to die wondering.
Yeah. Oh, exactly right. The umpire's never wrong.
2 in a row. Stoinis goes, and this time even better. Oh, shot. That's fantastic shot from Josh Inglis. Just banged it back down the ground. He does drag it back a yard, and Inglis flays and gets away with one. Oh, shot. That's the shot of the morning, that. Just a flick casually off middle stump.
Very newish ball. On the cut over the top of backward point, and that'll be a boundary. Early one for Inglis as the WA boys. Short, takes the glove, and he's caught by Manenti. Umpire Wilson nods, and he's on his way. So Stoinis gone, 6 down. The Redbacks 4 away from a victory on home turf.
Pretty easy catch for Ben Manenti at second slip. Yeah, just jagged back at him slightly, got the glove or the shoulder of the bat. That's a big wicket in the context of this game.
Brilliantly bowled too by McAndrew, as you know.
Short ball lifted over the vacant slip region. That's well played. Boundary for Josh Inglis. Creative. And a return catch is taken. Agar. Spectacular athleticism. Collects it on his follow through. Stobo was roughed up.
At the end of his follow through. Snapped that one up before it hit the turf. Nice piece of work there.
Short ball, cries of catch, and gone! Inglis! The key wicket to fall. McAndrew's brilliant game gets even better.
And Redbacks, here we go, look at the replay. Inglis absolutely nowhere there, had the arms close to the body.
And through the gap again. Not to hand, runs away.
The first innings of the game this time.
Edges and caught behind by Nielsen. A great catch by the Redbacks keeper. He's had an excellent day, and the Redbacks need one more for an outright win. Top day with the gloves. Let's look at it. Diving to his right. Could have easily gone straight down the throat of Jake Lehman at first slip, but Nielsen backed himself and took an absolute beauty. Well done. And 9 down the Western Australians. 1 wicket more required by the home side. Lone supporter making plenty of noise. Drives, and that's a cracking shot. Threw mid off for 4. Beautifully struck by Kelly. Another blow of defiance from him, who has bowled well in the game, and he's taking it. Has a wild, well, not a wild swing, a firmly struck shot over mid on, and that's 6 all the way. Beautifully played, right out of the middle. And another big blow from Kelly.
Got every man their dog playing from, don't they?
Don't know. That's well driven, well hit. 300 up for Western Australia. Beautifully played as it races away down to the northern boundary.
In a big partnership with Cameron Green, I think.
In the air, this could be it. Mid on, it's under it, and Daniel Drew completes a brilliant match for him and his side. The Redbacks bowled Western Australia out for 303. They win the match by 164 runs, back-to-back wins, and they move to 3rd spot on the Sheffield Shield table.
Well, the crowd erupts. Especially the staff down there, extremely happy, and it was a simple catch, but no such thing as a simple catch really, is there? From the sideline, they always look easy.
Well, very appropriate that he does take the final catch.